Goeiemorgen graad 12, good morning grade 12s. Today we're going to go on with analytic geometry in circles. En ons gaan kyk na die verwantskap tussen punte en circles en the relationship between two circles. So it's a theory class and we're going to look at some learning work. So kom ons gaan kyk eerstens na hierdie blokkie. Nou hierso het jy vir 3 cirkels geteken. And within these circles, you can see the radiuses of the 3 circles. And then I inserted a point into the circle. So you can see the point over there in that circle. En dan het ons 'n punt, dis 'n punt aan die binnekant van die sirkel, 'n punt aan die buitekant van die sirkel, and then we've got the point exactly on the perimeter of the circle. So now we can clearly see when a point is within the circle, then the distance between the midpoint and that point is d, equal to d. En die afstand van die middelpunt tot die sirkelrand is die radius. So hier kan ons duidelik sien as die punt in die binnekant van die sirkel sit, dan is daai d kleiner as die radius. Distance is smaller than the radius. When the point is on the outside of the circle, the distance from the midpoint to that point is clearly greater than the radius. En die laaste een is waar die afstand tussen die middelpunt en die sirkelrand is dan die radius, and therefore it's equal to each other. Very easy. So as die afstand kleiner is as r, binne-in, distance greater than r on the outside, and distance equals to r, it means that this is the radius and the distance between the 2 points are equal to each other. Voordat ons verder gaan, dit is nou die verhouding tussen punte en cirkels. Now we're going to go to the relationships between 2 circles. We've got a smaller circle and a bigger circle. So before we go on with that learning work, I just want to show you the big R is the radius of the bigger circle. Die klein r'tjie, hy's in blou, is die radius van die kleiner sirkel. En dan D, het jy vir rooi gemaak, en dis weer dieselfde. Dis die afstand van die middelpunte van die cirkels. So that's the distance between the midpoints of the bigger and the smaller circle. So let's go and have a look at the bigger circle and the smaller circle, where it's exactly next to each other, meaning it intersects at only one point. Wanneer die klein sirkel presies teen die groot sirkel is. Kom ons gaan kyk na die radius van die groot sirkel en die radius van die klein sirkel. If I add it up, it's going to give me the distance between the midpoint of the bigger circle and the midpoint of the smaller circle. So D equals R plus R. Kom ons gaan kyk waar die kleiner sirkel binne in die groter sirkel sit, maar waar hy ook raak by een punt. So nou het ons die radius van die groot sirkel, the radius of the smaller circle, and then the distance between the 2 midpoints is only that piece. So now we can say the distance equals big R minus small r. Kom ons gaan na hierdie scenario waar ek die klein sirkel is aan die buitekant, maar hy raak glad nie aan die groot sirkel nie. Hy is van hom af weggeskuif. So now we've got the radius of the big circle, the radius of the small circle, and the distance between the midpoints, that red part. So nou kan ons sê, daardie D is definitief groter as R plus R. Definitely, that distance from the 2 midpoints is bigger than the big R plus small r. That's when the small circle is a distance away from the bigger circle. Wanneer ons klein sirkeltjie aan die binnekant van die groot sirkel is, maar hy raak glad nie aan die groot sirkel se kante nie. Then we can draw the picture. We've got the big radius, small radius, and the distance between the midpoints. So the distance now between the midpoints is clearly smaller than big R minus small r. And this is very, very important terminology to know. Met ander woorde, aan die buitekant, teen mekaar, like that, D equals R plus R. On the inside, only attached at one point, then D equals R minus small r. When it's further away on the outside, not touching the big circle, then D is greater than, and on the inside not touching, it's smaller than. That's learning work. Now, when does the circle intersect, the two circles intersect at 2 points? When the two circle intersects at 2 points, this is true. Then D will lie between R minus R and R plus R. If this is true, then you know there's 2 points of intersections if there's two circles. So ons leer dit. Wanneer hierdie waar is daar 2 punte van snydings. So if we summarize this whole piece of learning work, dan kan ons vir onsself 'n getallelyn teken. Ons begin hierso by 0 aan die klein kantjie, and then we go to infinity there. And that's this number line, 0, small side, and D goes to infinity, the bigger side. Okay. Now, at a quarter on the number line, het ons die klein dingetjie R minus R. Dan het ons op die helfte het ons niks. And then 3/4 we've got R plus R, and then we've got an R over there. So hoe kan ons nou ons diagrammetjie teken? And you can study this by heart. When the circle is more to the inner side. Kyk gou hierso. Het ek my groot sirkel met my klein sirkeltjie aan die binnekant en hy raak niks. Hy's verder binne. Dan kan ons sê D is now smaller than R minus R. I know that already. So when the smaller circle moves now to the outer side, it moves closer to this perimeter. Wanneer hy aan die omtrek raak, dan is ons hier, waar D presies gelyk is aan groot R minus klein r. Now it's moving to the bigger side. See, now it's moving a bit out of the big circle. Wanneer hy bietjie uit die groot sirkel uitgaan, dan weet ons sny hy op 2 plekke. So wat gebeur daar? Hier lê D tussen R minus R en R plus R. When it moves further to the outside of the circle and it only touches at one point, dan weet ons, nou is D presies gelyk aan die groot radius plus die klein radius. And then the last scenario, when it moves further away, and there is now a gap between big and small, dan is D groter as R plus R. En jy kan hierdie baie mooi uit jou kop uit gaan leer, and when you do your sums, you simply use this learning work, and then it's very, very easy. Graad 12, dis die leerwerk dan, oor die verhouding, punte teenoor sirkels en sirkels teenoor sirkels. Go and study this very well. Dan sal jy geen probleme hê om hierdie vrae te beantwoord nie. Sien julle later vir ons volgende les.